Jason Barney leads through the myriad of lap traffic. And in the turns 3 and 4 for the final time. He knows when he didn't hurt him. Off the final corner, he scores the first win of 2015. Jeff Cook holds off Mitch Brown, Glenn Steyers. And the 35 of Jared Barney rounds out the top 5. Canada Tour before at Ohsweken. Also up at Brockville and Cornwall, does very well up in those areas of Ontario, and adds another Canadian track to his impressive wins list. You'll notice the nose wing bent down on the left side. Just collapsed with about 6 laps left to go. Became very ill handling. Didn't seem to matter enough, though, as he picks up the first checkered flag of 2015. He's out of the car, and he can hear you now. Let's hear it for Jason Barney. Not a bad wing dance, you know, when it gets a little cold like that. But you're the kind of guy that, you know what, you got to get out there, you got to go for the win, and got the first one of 2015 nice and early. How's it feel?
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Holy cow. What a great race car. What a great race team. I knew we had a good car when we got out of the truck, and just great engines, Ryder engines, X1 race cars, great race cars, Fox shocks. We just didn't really get too excited. We knew we had a good car. We just went through our routine, and when that wing came down, I was just holding on. I mean, I can't believe that it held on for the win, but what a great race car, what a great race team, great racetrack. You could race 2-3 lanes. Under that long red, my fingers and toes were numb, and knew we had to go. That was the time to get going. So what a great racetrack, and thanks for having us, and I'm glad we were here.
And not only is it a great racetrack, which I agree with you on that, it's your type of racetrack. You can shut it down. You can run off that bottom. Seems like anytime it's really cold in Canada air, like the Canadian Nationals, you seem to do pretty well.
Yeah, we like it north of the border. We've had great success. Haven't been that great here. We've been third, been fourth a couple times.
That's not awful.
Yeah, but that's not good enough. Tonight was good enough.
Congratulations. Who do you have to thank?
Got to thank all my guys, Schneider Packaging, X1 Race Cars, Marshall family, Schneider family. Brandon, my crew chief, come on board with me this year, and he's going to be working with me all year, and we're just excited. Hope we didn't wear out all the good stuff first, but it's a long year, and we're happy to get going.
All the way from Brewerton, New York, picking up the win, Jason Barney scores his first ever Merrittville victory. And now takes the PST Canada points lead in the process. Jeff Cook comes home in position number 2. Jeff gave it everything you had. First off, what happened to surrender the lead? And then talk to me about really reeling Jason back in the closing laps.
Well, the first mistake I made was I slammed on the brakes and the car pushed me over there, and realized I shouldn't do that no more. And then I just a little irritated with myself, so I put her on the top and was really catching him. And then we had that one caution and stuff. And then I got into lap traffic, and I couldn't drive in as hard as I wanted to into 3 and 4. But, hey, seconds in one piece, and got to love it.
Good way to start the year.
Yeah, hopefully we can keep going like that. And poor guys over in the corner there, I don't know what happened there, but looked like a lot of wreckage.
And you, thankfully, are all in one piece. Jeff Cook comes home in position number 2. Another 10 car back here. Rounding out the top 3 is Mitch Brown. One better than you had in the last Patriot race here 2 years ago. I think you were 4th that night. You run up to 3rd. Had a pretty sporty car, and it seemed like you, other than everybody else was in a mangle of cars. You were in your own little zone driving through the pack tonight.
Yeah, I wish it was closer to the front too there, but yeah, we were good early, and that's what got us to 3rd there. I wish we were a little better at the end so we could have raced with those two, but it was a decent night.
Always a good way to start the year, right?
Yeah, it's great. We've been running decent so far.
Well, hey, congratulations. Highest finishing Canadian in the field at the track like this. Got to feel pretty good.
Oh, that's all good.
Mitch Brown rounds out your podium finishers for the night. We'll send it back up top. Want to say thank you once again on behalf of the Patriot Sprint Tour. Again, we won't be north of the border again for a couple of months. We got about 12 races in between that point. But again, thank you. And for more information, visit patriotsprinttour.com. Follow us on Twitter. We'll tweet it out in a few moments at Patriot Sprints. And stay on the lead lap of information with the Patriot Sprint Tour.